Okay, you guys, I'm sorry these streams aren't like seamless yet. I don't know what I'm doing. All right, quite frankly, still trying to figure things out. I appreciate your patience. I appreciate um, your participation nonetheless. So here we are. And right now we're going to go through the instead of going through the Win With Us workbook, today we're actually going to go through the funding formula book. All right. Hold on a second. I forgot to set this up because there's just so many screens and buttons, literally like in front of my face. I have to get used to this, or like this needs to be somebody's job because this is ridiculous. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. All right. So, today we're going to be talking about the funding formula. So this is the higher level of training. There's the higher level of content that we usually go through because this is something that I think a lot of people don't know. They don't understand, and I've been trying to make it a point to go through this content and make it available and accessible for people who want higher levels of funding. And when I say higher levels of funding, I mean upwards of anything above five figures. So starting at $10,000 or more. Sometimes they may even ask for things that are, they may even ask for this content if you're, oh, okay. If you're asking for four figures too, so anything like 5,000 or more. All right. Um, this information has been highly gate kept with good reason because I think if people really did understand the depth and the power of some of this information, they could fudge some of the information and make it look like something it's not. If well, as we go through the content, you'll understand what I'm saying. But this information is highly gate kept for that reason, and these are things that you sometimes learn in like entry level college classes. So just be mindful of that. This is very in depth information. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. So this book is designed with women in mind. It was specifically for Black women, and this also was a book that was designed to make sure that you guys understand. The first book is the foundations. This book is going to be way more in depth. It's going to go through how to win, how to create a winning strategy, how to create opportunities that you can go ahead and use to leverage opportunities when it comes to funding, but more than just funding. We've had people gain opportunities from being able to see um, what it is that we're going through in this process. And recently, we're able to get an opportunity from the contents of the book to license it out to other people so that they can use it as well. Okay. So, just a thought. All right. All right. So, let's see. One thing that I want to discuss right off the bat. Hold on. Let's go ahead and make this bigger because my poor little eyes. All right. First thing I want to talk about is how the book is structured. All right. The book is structured in a way so that you are going through a proposal the way a proposal is written. All right. So that means that you go through every chapter is a section and it breaks down the components of the sections. If you've never been introduced to these concepts, you will have a great and working understanding of what the concepts are, how they work. And then from there, you are given an example of exactly how this works and how it is applied in real time. All right. So, very comprehensive. The book also comes with a community at the end of it. So, you're able to join a community, and as you're working through your proposal, as you're working the details out, you're able to get support if you were to get stuck somewhere in the proposal process. All right. So, today we're going to go through the introduction, and then in not tomorrow, but the day after, we are going to go to talk about the actual executive summary and the first set of, which is section A of the book, and it's the overview of what you're going to actually embark on. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So, first and foremost, winning the grant game. You've picked up this book to learn about grants, but what you'll find inside goes past just funding. I want to be clear, this book isn't just about only about grants, but things you'll learn here, but the things you'll learn here will make your business more appealing to people who can give you money, including those who offer grants. When you use the ideas in this book, you'll make your company ready and attractive to those who can provide the funds you need. Many of us look to grants as a way to keep our businesses going, especially when money is tight. We all know it takes money to make money, and starting to keeping a business running can be expensive. You might cover these costs through help from family, loans, which can be risky, or by working hard to fund your business yourself. No matter how you've managed so far, you might find yourself looking for grants to start or keep your business alive. It's important to know that organizations that give grants have their own goals. You like just like you want money to keep your business going, they want to support businesses that match their mission and help keep and can help move it forward. These organizations aren't looking to save businesses that are struggling. They want to invest in companies that are already doing well. If your business feels like it needs saving, it might be a sign that something isn't working. Why would an organization put money into an idea that hasn't proven it can succeed? All right. So, one thing that I want you guys to really understand, especially when it comes to this point, I'm going to put a pin here, is that businesses that get funded have either been successful financially, right? That's a financial indicator. Or maybe they have partnerships. There's different metrics for success depending on who you're speaking to. But also, they can demonstrate how they're going to be successful. So a lot of people get turned off by the content because they think, oh, I have to already have everything in place. I have already have driven some success. No, but you need to demonstrate how you're going to be if you are not already there. Okay, so the content helps you frame the information that you're going to be presenting to funders about how you plan on being successful as well. All right. Um, so this isn't meant to discourage you. It's okay if you're not where you want to be yet. The key is in how you present your business to organizations that might fund it. This book is here to help you do just that. We'll show you exactly how to plan and present your business so you can confidently approach any funder, whether you have $1 or 1 million, and explain why your business deserves their support. All right, that's the goal of the book. So, why businesses get funded? Businesses get funded because they work. They clearly explain how they'll use the money, they do solid market research, and solve problems in their industry. Successful businesses know their industry inside and out. They know what problems they solve, who their customers are, and how to measure their success. They make an impact, which keeps funders interested in them. And after reading this book and using the ideas in it, you'll be able to do the same. Now, here's the thing, right? Um, Funders typically, and I say typically, but very confidently, almost never give any money for you guys to learn how to do those things, right? They're giving money to businesses that already know how to do this, not giving money to businesses that are trying to figure it out as they go. Okay, so that is a very important point here. And when I tell people, hey, I know why you're not getting funded, they don't like to hear that. They're just, you don't know why, and I'm like, well, I've been on advisory boards. I've done $269,000 in funding to date. I've analyzed proposal after proposal after proposal after proposal until my eyes were bloodshot. Okay, it's the same thing over and over again. What we're teaching here, what we're going through here, is very foundational. They want to know you at least have the foundations down before they're going to give you money. They're not going to give you money to go figure out the foundations. Promise you that. All right. So that being said, the basics. As business owners, our goal is to solve problems and make money. Even nonprofits need money to cover their costs. When you're looking for more funding, it's usually to support a program, launch a new idea, or fund a project that will help your business. Even if your project is about growth, you need to know how to measure that growth and what you need to achieve it. This might include paying for overhead costs like rent and materials, or startup expenses like equipment and inventory. Once these costs are covered, how will this help your company succeed? All right. So, what to expect? Each section of this book will guide you through what you need to do and what you can expect to learn. You'll get a clear understanding of what goes into each section, along with examples that show you how to meet the section's goals. To make the points clearer, we've created a fake company called L'Huile, pronounced L'Huile. The H is silent and it sounds like we. All right. Every time this training is taught, a fake company is created to show how this information can be applied to any business. Where am I? Remember, each proposal is designed for a specific program, idea, or project. Louise's project is called the Power to the People Project, and you'll learn more about this company as we move through the proposal process. If you notice some information being repeated, it's not to be redundant. It's to make sure that these key points stick. All right. So L'Huile is a company that I've used as an example in numerous occasions when it comes to the funding formula and this training. I've done this training in North America, not South America, North America, in Africa, and all over the US, in Canada, and in Africa. And every single time I do this training, the same thing is a resounding note that people make about the fact that they didn't know these things, right? They didn't understand the elements of this. So this book breaks it down so you're able to comprehend and get a grasp of every single element that we're going to be going through in the proposal process, all right? So play to win. This book is about winning and being a strong applicant. No one is going to hand you $100,000 to figure out the information in this book. Also, winning a grant can be like playing the lottery. Many things that are out of your control can affect the outcome. The person reviewing your application might have a bias. They might be in a bad mood or simply find that other applicants fit better with their organization's goal. Does this mean you shouldn't apply? No, it does mean you need to play to win. You have to stand out. Being prepared with the right information is how you do that. If winning a grant is like playing the lottery, having this knowledge is like knowing exactly when and where to buy your ticket. It doesn't guarantee a win, but it greatly increases your chances. All right. How this book is structured. Each part of this book covers the key points you need in a proposal. It explains the concepts, gives you examples, and break down how those examples relate to the concepts. It includes as many examples as possible to make everything clear. In the end, this book is about preparing you to confidently present your business to any funder and make a strong case for why you deserve their support. The information here is your roadmap to becoming a business that funders can't resist pouring money into. All right. So that is the introduction. And then for the next section, we're going to go through the overview, which is going to be section A, or the executive summary. And we're going to break down all the elements of the executive summary. I want you guys to join in, not today, but the day after, so you can get some insight into what goes into an executive summary, why it matters, why people want to read it. All right. If you have any questions, now is a great time to do that. Okay. And if you don't, then that is all for tonight. And then we're going to revisit the remaining content of the funding formula as we go. I want you guys to like, subscribe, share, do all the good stuff. We're also streaming on YouTube. We're streaming on Facebook and Instagram because I do want you guys to have access to this information and get notified somewhere, anywhere when we go live. All right. And you can make sure that you're tapping in and getting these insights because this is super important if you have a business that is looking to be funded in the near future. All right. Good luck, and I will see you soon.